My name's Ken, and this is Ken's Machine Shop. Just a quick scan around. 16 gauge hydraulic shear. 12 gauge 4-inch box pan brake. I have a MIG stick TIG. I just bought a new TIG welder. And over there is a little sheet metal shear brake roller. I just use it for rolling. And the welding table. Use the big spools on my MIG gun. There's a surface grinder. Don't use it that often. I have a very large assortment of grind wheels. Surface grinding is a little bit complicated if you get into the depth of it. Form grinding and so forth. Pedestal grinder there. This one here is a drill bit sharpening grinder. And this here is a end mill sharpening. Over here I have a 3D printer. I don't use it very often. Really wasn't a very good investment. Then over here I got my lathe. It's a 2-axis CNC lathe. You spin around here. There's the accessories for the lathe. 5 C collets and both inch and metric. It's a 3-jaw chuck here, 2 3-jaw chucks. 4-jaw chuck in the lathe right now, and then I have collet holders and many different tools for it. A lot of tools up under here. Cutting threads and parting and turning and then I have 2 milling machines. They're both 2-axis CNC mills. I've bought one in 90, I don't know, probably about 95. And then I bought a new one about 3 years ago. So not a lot of change between the two. Very good machine. Here's my tools that I keep out. I got the R8 collets and drills, numbers, letters, fraction drills, parallels, bolts, clamp kits, clamp sets. There's end mill cabinet. I got 2 vices on here. Here's the other mill, pretty much the same kind of setup. And then, of course, I have my own tools. And the sheet metal rack, and a material rack, steel rack. Here's a saw. Everything I do pretty much goes through this one roll-in saw. It's done extremely well for me. I think I've had it for 30 years, 32 years. And there's a rack press. You got tool cabinets full of accessories. That one over there is full of end mills and cutters and insert cutters and taps. And in this cabinet here, above it I have my clamps, mostly for welding. And in this cabinet, this is a heavy duty, I think it's a 12 gauge steel cabinet full of accessories for milling. Large part of this trade is the accessories, not the base machine. And the bigger part of this trade is the technical skills. I've been doing this for 50 years. I've been self-employed for about 32 years. And it's time to share my trade with other people. I think it's important in America today. We need more people with these skills, and I would just want to pass them on. So, so that was a rundown of the machines. This is a like the old school name for this is a line card. It's about my company, the supporting machinery, which I just went over, and the services that I provide. Now, the services that I listed here are prototype of parts and assemblies, low to medium volume production of parts and assemblies, rapid prototypes made on a 3D printer from a durable ABS plastic. I don't do that very often, but it's on there. So under manufacturing, I do those, have listed those 3 items. I also have a design service. I reverse engineer existing parts and assemblies. I create solid models of parts and assemblies in 3D software. I use SolidWorks. I have an older version. And I do detailed drawing packages with bills of material and preferred material vendors. For now, that's an introduction to Ken's Machine Shop. If you're interested in this trade as a hobby or a profession, you might want to subscribe to my channel. I plan on making a lot of videos. It's pretty hard to imagine how many videos that I'll have to make to really share a lot of the tricks that I've learned over the years, and I'm going to try to keep them short and to the point, and looking forward to it. So subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.